Welcome back, treasure hunters, collectors, and those who believe that history is hidden in the palm of your hand. Because today, we're unlocking a mystery sealed in metal, a coin that might sit quietly in a jar, deep in a drawer, or forgotten in a dusty wallet. But if you look closer, truly closer, you might just find a story worth more than gold, more than memory, perhaps even more than you ever imagined. Today's spotlight? The 2004 South African 2 Rand coin, a piece of currency that's fast becoming one of the most whispered about collectibles in the numismatic world. But this isn't just a coin. It's a legacy. It's a clue. It might even be a silent key to a hidden fortune. So grab your magnifying glass, open that old coin box, and brace yourself. Because what you're about to hear just might change everything. Let's begin at the surface. At first glance, the 2004 2 Rand coin doesn't seem unusual. It's medium-sized, circular, with a bright golden-silver gleam. Almost too ordinary to be valuable. But here's the thing. History doesn't shout. It whispers. This coin is made from a nickel-plated copper alloy, giving it a warm, silvery tone. It's not flashy. It's not rare-looking. But its composition, a copper core coated in durable nickel, has preserved it for years, making pristine examples incredibly valuable to collectors. Its diameter is 23 millimeters, and it weighs 5.5 grams. Strong, durable, built for daily use, but never meant to be forgotten. And on the obverse, you'll find the South African coat of arms, elegantly displayed. A symbol of national pride introduced in the early 2000s to reflect the new democratic spirit of the nation. Above the emblem is the year, 2004, and around the edges, the country's name appears in 2 of South Africa's 11 official languages, Isewula Africa and Africa Chipembe. But it's the reverse side that truly steals the show. Etched into the metal is the majestic kudu antelope, with spiraled horns reaching to the sky. Strong, proud, alert, the embodiment of grace and resilience. Beside it, bold and clear, 2 Rand. But behind this clean design lies something far deeper. Let's rewind the clock. The year is 2004, 10 years since the fall of apartheid. 10 years since the first democratic elections changed the course of a nation. Nelson Mandela had stepped down as president in 1999. Thabo Mbeki was leading the country into the modern era. South Africa was standing taller, finding its voice again. And the South African Mint, proud, vigilant, was working hard to reflect that spirit in the currency they created. But something happened during the minting of the 2 Rand coin in 2004. Something that has collectors buzzing even today. What exactly? Well, some coins from that year seem different. Slightly thicker rims, off-centered prints, unusual spacing in the wording, tiny shifts in alignment, variations that, to the average person, are invisible, but to a coin collector are nothing short of gold. Could these be minting errors? Trial pieces? Special low mintage batches? That is where the mystery deepens. The clues hidden in plain sight. You see, the South African Mint never officially released a commemorative 2 Rand for 2004. But over the years, collectors have discovered subtle anomalies in circulation coins that raise powerful questions. Coins where the coat of arms appears slightly raised, or where the 2 Rand lettering is thicker than usual. Others where the kudu's horns seem asymmetrical, or where the rim alignment suggests the die may have been struck at a slightly off angle. Are these errors? Experimental dies? Or are they part of a highly limited run that was never publicly acknowledged? Nobody knows for sure. And that's what makes it so exciting. A coin that sparked a frenzy. In late 2022, a collector in Cape Town stumbled upon an uncirculated 2004 2 Rand coin tucked inside a family heirloom, a velvet-lined jewelry box handed down by their grandfather. They sent it to a grading service, just for curiosity. It came back graded as MS 67, mint state condition, nearly flawless. And when it was shared in a collector's auction forum in Europe, the interest was immediate and intense. Why? Because this particular coin had a unique die crack across the horns of the kudu, a near-perfect strike, and a low mintage year backing its mystery. The final bid? Let's just say, while we can't name exact numbers, it was enough to buy a brand new luxury car, and then some. Some experts now speculate that the true value of this coin, in the right condition with the right rarity, could easily soar into the thousands, or even lakhs. And in extremely rare cases, if a perfect storm of condition and die variety exists, who knows? The value might be in the millions of rupees or dollars. But here's the key part. We're not saying every 2004 2 Rand coin is worth that much. We're saying some might be. And the thrill is in the hunt. Design meets symbolism. Let's pause to appreciate the coin as art. The kudu antelope, alert, graceful, calm but powerful, represents not just the wilderness of South Africa, but the quiet strength of its people. The coat of arms, redesigned in 2000, represents unity through diversity. The two figures at the bottom, taken from Khoisan rock art, hold hands in greeting. Above them, the spear and knobkerrie cross in peace. The rising sun signals a new beginning. In short, this coin tells a story of resilience, of rebirth, of nationhood. And when you hold one, you're not just holding metal, you're holding meaning. Down arrow. Why rarity matters. In coin collecting, rarity equals value. But rarity doesn't always mean low production numbers. Sometimes it's a rare error. Sometimes it's a rare condition. Sometimes it's a rare combination of language and minting style. In 2004, some 2 Rand coins were minted in lower numbers than previous years. Combine that with the fact that many were used, damaged, or lost. And suddenly, finding one in mint condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Some numismatists believe there may be less than 500 near-perfect examples remaining in the world, and even fewer with verifiable errors or die anomalies. Do you have one? Here's where things get exciting. You might already own one of these coins. Check your drawers, old wallets, coin jars. Look for the 2004 2 Rand. Examine the edges, the thickness, the symmetry of the horns, the alignment of the lettering. Does something feel off? Or better yet, flawless? If yes, it's time to act. Contact a professional grading service like PCGS NGC or a local numismatic expert. A grading of MS60 or higher could mean you're sitting on something incredibly rare. And even if it's not a 6-figure coin, some collectors are already paying significant amounts for verified pieces in pristine shape. Global demand is growing, with the rise of online auctions, coin collecting forums, and numismatic YouTube channels. Global demand for rare African coins has skyrocketed. Collectors from Europe, the US, and Asia are now scrambling to acquire pieces that were once overlooked, especially coins from transitional eras like post-apartheid South Africa and the 2004 Rand. It's climbing that list. Auction platforms have already seen spikes in bidding wars when this coin appears, especially those with grading, certification, or visible anomalies. More than just money. But let's pause, because beyond the potential value, beyond the auctions and the excitement, there's something more profound. Coins are time machines. They hold memories. They preserve legacy. They carry the fingerprints of generations. And the 2004 2 Rand coin? It's not just valuable because of what it's made from. It's valuable because of what it represents. A moment of transformation, a celebration of unity, a silent witness to a new South Africa. And for that alone, it deserves to be treasured. So, if you've made it this far, you're not just a viewer. You're a seeker, a dreamer, a treasure hunter at heart. And maybe, just maybe, your next great discovery is waiting in the change tray of your car, in the back of your closet, or at the bottom of your grandma's sewing tin. Because one thing's for sure, sometimes the most ordinary coin can unlock the most extraordinary story. If you found this video inspiring, give it a like, share it with your fellow collectors, and hit that subscribe button for more stories of hidden history and coin legends. And until next time, keep hunting, keep believing, and never, ever underestimate the power of pocket change. This is Coin Explorer uncovering the secrets, one coin at a time.